Hi, I'm one audience member.
And I'm another.
Hey, Christine, knock your socks off.
The case for drug testing for people on welfare has heated up within the past 10 years. There are those that believe that drug testing should be mandatory if they want to receive money or want to collect unemployment or food stamps. But then there are those who think that drug testing should not be allowed. There are some states within the past 10 years have established such laws for drug testing. In May of 2009, Louisiana Republican John LaBruzzo pushed a drug testing bill. The bill targeted poor mothers in the Family Independence Temporary Assistance Program, or FITAP. He singled out those recipients who received cash payments from the state because they have children depending on them. The bill would require any savings and additional money to go to increased drug treatment programs. Those who test positive for drugs would have to receive treatment or lose their welfare check. LaBruzzo went on to say that the state has limited treatment dollars and must prioritize which areas are more important. Also in 2009, West Virginia Republican Craig Blair proposed the most comprehensive measure in the country with drug testing. The proposed bill would apply to anyone applying for food stamps, unemployment compensation, or federal programs known as welfare. The Center for Addiction and Mental Health does not support these such bills. In a paper written in November 2000, they state that positive test results may indicate the presence of certain substances in a person's system at the time of testing, but cannot confirm the existence of an addiction or dependence. They also state that about 70% of individuals experience at least one relapse after their first year of their progress towards recovery. Research states that substance abuse is no more prevalent among people on welfare than it is among the working population, and it is not a reliable indicator of an individual's ability to secure employment, as about 70% of the people who use drugs are employed. Research indicates that denying benefits to those who fail to comply with treatment may result in increased poverty, crime, homelessness, and higher health care and social costs. In a paper written in January 2001 from the University of Michigan, based on facts from a 1997 study, the following information was revealed. The study indicates the prevalence of drug, alcohol abuse, or dependence within 12 months of the interview, with those who are receiving cash aid and those receiving welfare, respectively. Though 3.5% and 4.4% received a true positive, which indicated drug dependency. 9.2% and 7.3% received a false positive, in which drug use was within the past 12 months, but there was no drug or alcohol dependence. 8.3% and 4.5% received accidental positive, no drug dependence, but drug use within the previous 12 months and has alcohol dependence. 22.9% and 22.8% received a false negative, no drug dependence or use within the past 12 months but has alcohol dependence. And 56.3% and 62% received a true negative, no drug use within the past 12 months, no alcohol dependence. In November 2009, Arizona became one of the few states which actually passed such a bill. They require drug tests for adult welfare recipients whom officials have reasonable cause to believe they were illegally using drugs. If a recipient tests positive, they will then lose their welfare check for a full year. The main goal for the lawmakers who passed this bill was to save the state over $1 million in cash assistance. I believe that while drug testing should be done for those on welfare or receiving money from the state, it should be only done on those who the state has reason to believe are using drugs. I think the bills in the states should remove the mandatory issue and replace it with one being done on a case-by-case basis. If those on welfare choose to do drugs and get caught, yes, they should be penalized even if it is a one-time thing, and they should be offered the help the first time instead of after